and no one ever heeded the princess's prayers for rescue.
Knights of Guinevere treated us to a killer pilot earlier this month, and I can't wait to see what happens next. We have a super unique world with the futuristic Park Planet, and the characters who live there are even more complex. While there are many humans to focus on, there are also a few androids that deserve attention. The catch? They're all the same character. In today's video, we'll talk about the titular character Guinevere and the many iterations that can be found around Park Planet, the ones we know of anyway.
Will she ever escape? Will she ever find her knights?
Number 1. Princess Gwen. By far, the Gwen we see the most throughout the pilot is Princess Gwen. I believe that the broken model Frankie finds was an earlier version of Princess Gwen and that the others were modeled after her. Princess Gwen is the face of Park Planet and the ruling monarch that Olivia works and lives behind. She appears very maternal, understanding, and kind. She reminds me of the Disney princesses someone might meet at a theme park or a special event due to the way she interacts with children. For example, she doesn't scold Frankie and Andy for trying to hack the claw machine. She gets on their level and talks to them like a friend. Princess Gwen is likely the most popular of the models. Throughout the pilot, we get a glimpse into in-universe factories that create thousands of items with her face on them. She's a celebrity and is idolized by children who enter the theme park. The gentle, calm, and reassuring way she handles situations makes her trusted and well-loved by all, even if it is artificial. I think we see more of a genuine princess through Frankie's eyes, as she tends to view the world with a bit of childlike wonder. Princess Gwen always appears in a calm environment and with a smile. She is motherly and kind, whereas it seems Frankie doesn't have any paternal figures. I hate to believe Princess Gwen suffers the same abuse as the original Gwen, but Olivia does mention putting Gwen back together after her experiments are complete. She could take apart the princess and build her back piece by piece, making the park attendees unaware of Gwen's discomfort. Through her gentle demeanor, she might have a darker side and need rescuing herself. As all Gwens share a consciousness and memories, the Gwen that Frankie found might try to save the princess alongside the knights she encountered along the way.
Well, hello, little ones. I'm Princess Guinevere. What are your names?
Number 2. The original Gwen. The original Gwen is one of the first characters we meet in the series. She follows Olivia through the tower as her body verges on the edge of collapse. As an android, she needs all of her pieces in working order to keep running, but it's evident that Olivia took her apart instead. In those earlier scenes, we see Olivia grasp Gwen's cords and wiring like a string of intestines and use it as a tether to pull Gwen forward. It's definitely enough to put anyone on edge, and it's a great way to warn us about the type of content we'll see moving forward. There's a narration that describes the original Gwen as a princess locked in a tower, with no means of escape or knights to rescue her. That's why when she followed Olivia into the open, she didn't hesitate to jump off the giant tower and soar toward the ground below. Olivia's certain they will track Gwen down, while I believed she would smash into a million pieces. In reality, the original Gwen managed to escape for decades, teetering on the edge between life and death. Then, one day, she's recovered during salvage work by a scavenger boat, whose crew plan to sell her to the highest bidder. At this point, Gwen's in pretty rough shape and in need of a tune-up, so it's a good thing Frankie and Andy stage a rescue. According to the series' summary, the two friends will meet Princess Gwen, who will be their ticket to a better life. That is what Andy and Frankie believe, that returning the lost android will bring them some rewards. However, I think they'll change their minds once they hear about her experiences. Instead, I expect the three of them to go on the run while building a better life together as a found family. Gwen's capable of protecting them as seen from the pilot, but she can also tap into the memories of any other Gwen. Her knowledge and expertise will be invaluable moving forward, as I have a feeling the trio will try taking down Park Planet before the season finale.
Hello, Francesca. Hello, Andrea. It's nice to see you two again.
Number 3. Ballerina Gwen. The next few Gwens receive a cameo in the pilot and are discussed further on the official Park Planet website. Ballerina Gwen is an artist who inspires everyone around her. She has a flair for the dramatic, and she allows herself to feel every emotion with as much veracity as possible. Everything deserves to be felt and expressed with as much passion as possible, making her every move seem like a carefully crafted performance. Of course, amping everything up has its advantages. While she may seem like a dramatic prima donna, the truth is that no one actually knows what she's thinking or feeling at a given moment. Any act could be just that, an act or an actual display of her current emotional state. Either way, she will always maintain an air of mystery that will protect her from her enemies. Now that's the way to control a room. I'm willing to bet that Ballerina Gwen will always have the upper hand. As a performer, she can think on her feet and change direction at the drop of a hat. Her improv skills must be off the charts, so she should be able to sway a room of people and also manipulate others into helping her when necessary.
Francesca and Andrea from M7. What lovely names.
Number 4. Racer Gwen. Compared to the other Gwens, a racer felt a little out of place. Granted, many theme parks include racetracks or bumper cars that attract hundreds of riders daily. Besides, not everyone subscribes to the aesthetic of princesses, ballerinas, and mermaids, so a Gwen who lives life on the edge and isn't afraid of a little thrill needs to join the lineup. Racer Gwen is the perfect addition because she was built for the thrill of the race and the triumph of besting her enemies. The track is her life's purpose, and being the best is the thing that pushes her to keep winning. While her description doesn't discuss her personality, it does state that without rivals to overthrow and victories to claim, Racer Gwen would have no reason to race at all. I'm willing to guess that this Gwen is obsessed with her image and desperate to be the best at all times. To her, failure isn't an option, and any defeat will feel like a crushing blow. Naturally, her storyline should follow an arc where she learns that her worth goes beyond winning races. But who knows, she may become a trophy-obsessed villain who despises Frankie and Andy for defeating her. Only time will tell. Number 5. Mermaid Gwen. The last Gwen in our lineup is Mermaid Gwen, and she sounds like the life of the party. Her description is the most unique because it's written, I assume, in the way Mermaid Gwen would speak to other characters. Some examples include drawn-out greetings or excited phrases like, "Oh my gosh!" Mermaid Gwen loves to make her friends laugh and will do anything she can to keep the good vibes going. She's silly, and I think most of the fandom is going to love that about her. However, her description hints at a deeper side to Mermaid Gwen that we can expect to see as the season progresses. It's something she shows to her friends, a more complex, serene part of herself that mimics the deeper parts of the ocean. I expect some wisdom to come from Mermaid Gwen, as her happiness and laughter might be a conscious choice she makes each day, just to make her life and the lives of the people she cares about a little brighter. We have a really exciting concept here. There are multiple interpretations of the same character influenced and shaped by their experiences. While some could be friends, others might become enemies, and all of them have access to the exact same memories. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see where Guinevere's story goes and have every iteration of her continue to evolve as their world changes too. Which Guinevere are you excited to meet most? What storylines do you expect to see from them? Let us know in the comments down below.
The Gwen droid.
Screamed.
Yeah, but they're not programmed to
Scream. No.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
You've been such a good friend to me. Allow me to sort this out for you.